What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day number 4. This is the first full day we're going to be in Chongqing, and we're about to go get food as usual. It's about 9:30 in the morning right now, and I'm going to show you guys the food that we're going to get today. Quick stop in a little convenience store just to buy some water. Very convenient here, and they're also very small. This is meal number 1 in Chongqing. Just a sandwich with chicken in the middle and then a water. We also got some matcha boba tea here. I'm gonna share it here with Ricky. Ooh, I just spilled a little bit on myself. I didn't get a chance to tell you guys what I thought because I spilled it on my shirt, but it's really good. I like the tapioca. This one's a little bit better than the matcha I had the other day, just because they got the tapioca. We just went down a very long escalator, if you guys can see it in the background. I'm walking across one of these places and I see the communist flag. This is a lot of people's form of exercise, coming to these parks and messing around on these little things right here. We've arrived at the park and this is the entrance right here. I'm not quite sure what's behind here, but we're about to find out. Very unique architecture in Chongqing because everything is centered around the mountains. We've made our way to one of the most popular tourist attractions, which is this park right here. I'm gonna show you guys this crazy view that you get from when you're standing at the very end of this place. If we come over here, we get a beautiful look over the whole entire city. Our hotel's on that other side of the river. Guys, if you are planning a vacation in the near time future, I heavily recommend coming to China, especially Chongqing. This has been one of the destinations that I've wanted to go to for a very long time now. And it's just so cool how everything's built on a hill because you think you're on the ground floor and then you just keep walking up. Look at this right here. I've been walking up for like 5 minutes and it just keeps going. And then you can see the view of the entire city right next to you. Something many people don't know about China is that a lot of their public restrooms are for men and women, and you literally have to squat down if you want to go to the bathroom, or if you're a woman, you have to squat down as well. It's just crazy because in the United States you would never see anything like this. I'm definitely getting more looks in this city than I was in Shanghai. I'm not sure why though. We just got off the Uber and we're in a little tunnel area right now. There's a lot of people just sitting on mopeds and just sitting down. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. It's just a very interesting city so far, and there's just a lot of random people. I think it's because this is China's most populous city. That's probably why there's so many people everywhere. There's a lot of these food courts in Chongqing, just like there is every other place in China. But it's just very cool to see how many different varieties of food they have. There's literally hundreds of different options. We got many different selections of street food here. Trying some of the beef right here. Ooh, that's really spicy. So in order to try some things, you need to put on a plastic glove to touch it. There we go. Whatever this is right behind me on the board right there. It's the first ever time I've ever tried this. This is not good. I do not like this. I got a little bit more into the meat in the middle, and it's definitely a little bit better. I thought it was really bad first bite, but second bite was definitely better. For meal number 2, we got a pretty ordinary meal. We just got vegetables, beef, and rice. So let's just say I had to go use the bathroom, and if you come to China, be prepared to squat down instead of using regular toilets. That's all I could say for you guys. Nice and warm, unfortunately, but it's good because it's fresh. You can see here, everybody's trying to get into the shade because it's like 90 degrees here and it's super sunny. So we're about to get on this monorail right here, and this is very well known because it goes into a building pretty much. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, but this is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Chongqing. Everybody's trying to get a video of it, so I can't even get up there to the front. but I'll show you guys a side view when we get there of what it looks like. Just so you guys can see, this is how many people come out just to see a monorail go into the wall. This is the famous view that everyone comes to see. Basically, a monorail is going to come into this thing right here, and I'm going to show you guys. Don't know why this many people come out here to see it. Nice view of the city though. If you guys couldn't tell, it's about a little bit over 90 degrees here. And on top of that, the sun is beaming down directly on us. I see everybody using fans here, except for me because I don't have one. But it's very hot here, and you can imagine with all the people here, it's even hotter. We just stopped at a convenience store to get some water because, like I said before, it's really hot. But I'm surprised that not many people have ever come up to me. I think only once or twice throughout this entire trip, someone's questioned me. But they're very tourist friendly here. I think a big part of their economy now, especially in Chongqing, is that there's a lot of tourists. This is what your average street looks like in Chongqing. Everything's on a hill like I told you guys. The reality is that almost everybody who lives in China lives in an apartment like this. They're definitely not the nicest apartments, but that's where majority of the population lives. Welcome to Loquat Garden, everybody. We're about to have a buffet here, but just take a minute to look at this view. Looks like something like straight out of a movie. We took a minute to go get some loquat fruit from this local place right here. So it turns out that this place is actually the world's largest hot pot with over 5,000 seats available. There's so many different flights of stairs here. We're not even close to the top. The first thing that they brought us at this hot pot is this watermelon soup with some jelly or something. And then this is a loquat fruit, which I've never had before. So they gave us aprons to wear. And then basically how this works is that you take everything off the conveyor belt, and then they're gonna give us a hot pot and we're just gonna throw it in.
Yeah, I've never seen any of these.
So I got a random assortment of things here that I took off of the conveyor belt. And basically what you do is you just throw it in here. We just finished the hot pot and it's getting dark, so we're just gonna stick around for a little bit more so you guys can see what these lights look like in the dark, because everything started lighting up and I think it's gonna look really cool. If you go all the way up to the top of the restaurant, I found this little cave with a waterfall, and there's nothing really to it, but I thought that was cool. And if you guys can see, these LED lights are beautiful. If you guys like these lights, Chongqing is definitely your city because there's so many of them. Let me show you a better angle. This is just the average restaurant that they have in Chongqing. Everything is lit up. This is another view that I think is pretty sick. Look at this, it's like a little temple here. For some reason at nighttime, these moths keep attacking me for no reason. There's literally thousands of them. So I gotta get out of here. This is the last view of the world's largest hot pot because I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes and flies. But just take a look at these lights. Chongqing is definitely for the night view, guys. We made our way to another destination, and apparently if we go up here, there's another really amazing view. So we'll go check that out right now. This is the final view, everybody. Amazing skyline. That's all for day number 4. I'm very tired. It was a very eventful day, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 5.